Hey guys, Kasem here with Digital Gladiator, back with another video. And today what we're going to be talking about is how to choose anchor text properly and making a process for it so you can replicate throughout all your money sites. You can replicate a proper anchor text ratio for all your sites. So let's get into it. Let's go over what most people are doing right now and why that's not right, not the correct way to do it. So first off, they're not using a method to choose anchor text ratios. Basically, they're saying to themselves, all right, we're going to do some exact and partial match, keep that a little lower, like they've heard, just keep it lower. And then, a generic anchor here or there. Example of that would be something like click here or check out this website, something like that is generic. The rest would be just branded or anchor or naked URL anchors. That's their technique, and then they're going to get three results out of this. There are three possible outcomes. Either A, it's going to be over optimized, B, under optimized, C, it's going to be well optimized, they get it right, but then they're not going to be able to replicate those results with other money sites. So if they have 5 money sites, they might get it right 2 or 3 times, but then those other 2 or 3 times, it's not right, and they just wasted their time and money trying to rank those sites. But when you have over optimized or under optimized anchor text, over optimized is obviously worse. Under optimized you can get away with if you have well optimized on page. But if you're over optimized, you're totally shooting yourself in the foot and it's hurting you a ton. And then if you're under optimized, you're still shooting yourself in the foot. Whereas if you could have been top spot, maybe you're, instead of being top spot, you're at the bottom of page 1 because your anchor text ratio is not well optimized. So that's what most people are doing. But let's get into what you should be doing in a proper way to choose anchor text. Kind of a scientific approach, if you will, at choosing anchor text. First, it's really simple. You're going to look at your top 5 competitors, their anchor text ratios in Majestic or Ahrefs, and you're going to want to put in the specific URL of the page. And by looking at your top 5 competitors, you can see what the niche is like, what anchors people are using. If there's some long anchors you might want to use, what the habits are of these sites. And usually they're going to be at least 2 or 3 authority sites, depending on the niche. Might be more, might be less, but usually there's going to be at least one authority site in there, and you can look at their ratios, and it's going to be mostly natural stuff for them at least. With other sites, there might be some PBNs being in place, so they might not be showing in like Majestic or Ahrefs, which you're just going to have to deal with. There are some ways to find those hidden ones if you want to go through the trouble of finding hidden links, but simply in Majestic or Ahrefs, you will find a good amount of data that you can work with. So let's go. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to go into Majestic and show you that. So we're going to move there right now. All right, so we're in Majestic now, and I put up men's fitness. What I did was I Googled how to lose weight, and then they're ranking number 3. Just use them for the example. So men's fitness is right here. You can see I put in like I said, I put in the whole URL, and then they have 20 referring domains, 67 backlinks, 26 trust flow, really awesome. What you're going to do is go to anchor text, and then once you're at anchor text, there's like a little cloud here what will show you, men's fitness, weight, lose, fitness, about, all that type of stuff. And you can see here the top anchor texts that are used here. So first off, there's empty, which would just be like an example of an empty anchor text would be if they link from an image. If the site's linking to this page from an image and they have no alt text in the image, that would be empty anchor text. So you can see 12 total backlinks, 4 referring domains are linking to it. And then lose weight, another 3. How to lose weight, men's fitness, so some partial or exact match, and then with the brand name in there too. So that's interesting. 3, and then source, so it's a resource. And you can even, on top of that, not only see what anchors that are being used, you can also find the referring domains and see if you can get a link from those sites as well. So that's a great tip too to use. Definitely do that. And yeah, like I said, you can see all the top anchors here, and then you can just replicate that because this is what works. These are the top sites that are ranking, and obviously they're doing something right. So if you take the top 5 and you get all of their data. Because if you just use one, it could be a fluke and it could be something that just works for that site. Maybe it's an authority site so they can get away with a little bit more over optimization. But if you take the top 5 and take about an average of all of them, you'll be in a really good range that should work in that niche. And remember that each niche is different, so you're going to want to do this for every niche. There's not one anchor text ratio that's going to work for every single niche, because they're so specific and there are different nuances to each niche. So make sure you do this every single time you're in a new niche, and just do it every single time you're going for trying to rank a new page, just to make sure you're getting everything right. You don't want to re-strategize months down the road if a page isn't ranking and you can't figure out why. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel as well. It means a lot. And I'll see you in the next video.